My girl, come flip it like a flippergram, flip it like a flippergram. Make your bumper flip like a flippergram, flip it like a flippergram, flip it like a flippergram. The left girl wind up on the back.
Cleaning ASMR from Ecolab Science Certified. Let's see what it's all about. Look at those crisp bubbles and the noise. Love. Fun fact, did you know that the Ecolab Science Certified program helped bring the next level of clean to establishments? Oh, fuck.
When I walked in the club, everything changed when I walked in the club. He was looking at me out loud. You're on my body, I drip and I drown. So he says, I heard you're a singer. I live in a penthouse, it's on the east side. I can tell what he implied. I don't trust my decisions.
Cause day and night, the lonely stoner seems to free his mind at night. At night. One more time.
3 ways to style trouser shorts. Welcome back to the series where I show how I style the items in my tiny closet to make the most of my wardrobe. I just love trouser shorts for the summer. They're elevated yet unfussy, so we're working with this linen pair from Totem, and let's look at some options for styling it. Look 1 is giving tonal and fresh with all the creams. I'm doing this waffle tee from Redone up top and my lock sandals with a touch of gold jewelry just to complement the look. And these shorts have a really beautiful finish along the waist, so I wanted to show it off with a little front tuck. For look 2, I've decided to do a white camisole and a denim button-up. I just can't bring myself to use the word chambray for some reason. It feels very 2007 to me. But anyway, this is an easy coastal grandmother style inspired outfit that I would wear to run errands or have a coffee date, basically any daytime thing. And for look 3, I am doing a black tank and a long sleeve striped shirt over the shoulders. This shirt is a men's Club Monaco shirt, and I couldn't find a woman's one I liked, so word to the wise, sometimes it's worth checking out the men's section. And the shoes are by Far. And that's it. So if you have trouser shorts, I hope you got some ideas to make the most of them too, and follow for more on small space living. Ways to style dad sandals. Welcome back to the series where I show how I style the items in my tiny closet to make the most of my wardrobe. So today I'll be showing you how I style my dad sandals, and this pair is from Maguire. They're a Canadian female-owned business who focus on fair and transparent pricing, and I just love these particular sandals because I find the buttermilk color and scalloped edging really makes a more elevated take on the dad sandals. So first up, I wanted to show you my date night look. So I'm wearing the Wilfred mini slip dress and my Organic Basics tee underneath and just a denim jacket over the shoulders. And to me, this is great for dinner dates when you take a long walk afterwards because you'll look dressed for the occasion, but you're also comfy. So look number 2 is my office look, and my office is pretty casual, but so are these shoes. So to balance them, I tend to think more classic and tailored with the other pieces. So on the bottom, I'm wearing these trousers by Hope, and on the top a cream camisole, and I would throw on this rag & bone sweater in case the office aced to me. And last but not least, look number 3 is probably my favorite because I'm a huge fan of blazers worn casually. So I've just thrown it over these Levi's jean shorts and my Everlane Air Cami. The blazer is owned by Aritzia, and again, this is how I would style the dad sandals casually. So I hope I managed to inspire you to style your own dad sandals, and follow for more on small space living. 3 ways to style a slip skirt. If you have a tiny closet like me, you're probably looking for ways to make the most of the individual pieces in your wardrobe. So in this series, I want to show how I style various pieces to maximize the versatility in my closet, starting with this slip skirt. So this is look 1, and I've paired the skirt with this ribbed tank by Organic Basics and my Converse. The skirt is quite dressy on its own, so I like playing with elements to tone that down just a bit. The tank is organic cotton, so it's just very comfortable and breathable, and I tucked it in so that the high waist of the skirt is emphasized and it adds visual interest. I also have the t-shirt version of the tank, so that's another variation on this look. Now for look 2, I've actually flipped the dimensions on the first look with an oversized linen tee, and this is an old one by Aritzia LeFou. It fits nice and drapey. I've also rolled the waist of the skirt just to make it sit a little bit above the knee, and I love how it's peeking out from under my shirt at this length. I added Birkenstocks to keep the outfit relaxed. On to look 3, and believe it or not, I'm actually wearing a bathing suit for this look. It's the Reswim One Piece by Organic Basics, made out of recycled nylon, and I'm kind of wearing it like a bodysuit, but I like that this look could take me to the beach if I wanted to. In case I need a layer, I'd pair this with a denim jacket, and I just like how these low-heeled sandals by Lock complete the look. So I hope this inspires some options for the skirts in your closet, and let me know what I should do next and follow for more on small space living. One sweater vest, 3 ways. Welcome back to the series where I show how I style basics in my tiny wardrobe to make the most out of a small closet. Today I'm working with this knit vest by Vancouver designer Gillian Stevens, and although my wardrobe is small, several of my pieces are by Gillian because each piece is so incredibly well made. She focuses on ethical fabrics and production, and all the pieces she makes are really classic yet nostalgic pieces that you can keep in your wardrobe for years. So highly recommend. It's rare to find quality this good. If you're in the market for some forever pieces, check her out. Okay, so back to the sweater vest. So for the first look, I'm balancing the color and weight of the vest by pairing it with these light and airy linen pants, also by Gillian Stevens. The vest is slightly cropped, so it emphasizes the waist beautifully, and I'm just finishing the look with some fisherman's sandals and a straw hat. Easy and elevated. For look number 2, I'm going a bit academic. I've just added a white tee underneath the vest and a denim skirt, but you could also do a longer A-line one too. The reason why this feels bookish to me is because of the loafer sock comp. And I've just topped the look with my Acne Studios bag. And for look number 3, I'm pairing the vest with some trousers. These are the pleated trouser by Aritzia, and I'd wear this look to the office, topping it off with some heeled sandals by By Far. And I've also just thrown on this silk scarf by Ozma to help finish off the look. So I hope this helps you find more styling options in your closet and follow for more on small space living.
Did you know your mattress can accumulate dust, bacteria, and dust mites over time? That is why it is recommended to vacuum mattresses on a monthly basis. This vacuum cleaner eliminates mites, bacteria, and dust using a UV sterilizer lamp and heat emission at a temperature of 60 degrees Celsius.
Things I could do to make the most of my small space. It sounds crazy, but I have underutilized space in my 400 square foot apartment. Here are some ways that I and you could gain space. 1. Make the most of corners. This blank wall beside my couch would be the perfect spot for some shelving. I guess I never added it because I don't have many books or knickknacks, but this is one thing you could also do if you needed storage. 2. Maximize the space above kitchen cabinets. My cabinets don't go all the way to the ceiling, so that space I could use for bins or plants. Some other good options would be books or a wine rack. 3. Install a wall bed frame. This is a bit pricier, but wall bed frames can be a perfect way to get multiple uses out of a cramped bedroom. I could see this being a space used for workouts or an office with a hideaway desk, but the only challenge would be losing that handy underbed storage. I hope this helps, and follow for more on small space living. My most used kitchen tools. Keeping a minimal kitchen means that I expect a lot from the pieces I choose to keep around. Here are tools that I get use from every day. 1. These knives and block by Material Kitchen. I used to have 3 times as many knives, but none of them worked well and it made cooking a slog to get through. These 3 knives now pretty much do it all for me while taking up a fraction of the space, and the block is great because it holds the knives and utensils. 2. This milk frother. I thought it was kind of indulgent to have at first, but since I got it as a gift for Christmas, I've been using it non-stop. Not only does it froth milk for coffees and drink blends, it also mixes protein smoothies easily. My partner even uses it to blend cooking sauces. And 3, these kitchen shears. A good pair of shears is really a great multi-purpose tool to have in the kitchen. This pair is from Material as well, and it cuts easily through anything from raw chicken to flower stems to cardboard boxes. It is really a mainstay for me. So let me know what your most used kitchen tools are, and follow for more on small space living. Small space hacks for keeping a clean apartment. A small space can be easy to clean with the right amount of planning and thoughtful decisions. My space is living proof. Here are some tips from personal experience. 1. Plan ahead. Grouping mess-making activities back to back eliminates lots of time spent cleaning. For example, we usually prep and cook lunches and dinners for the week every Sunday, and that makes for less dishes and kitchen cleaning throughout the week. 2. Create tidy habits. Think of ways you can prevent dirt and mess just by doing things a little differently. We avoid piles of dirty clothes and overflowing hampers by letting clothes collect in the washing machine until there's enough for a load. 3. Invest in cleaning tools you actually like. If you don't have enough room to tuck away all your supplies out of sight, I find it helps to buy ones that you find visually appealing to have on hand. And the bonus there is seeing them more often may actually inspire you to clean more. I hope that was helpful, and let me know what small space cleaning tips have saved you, and follow for more on space living. Small space hacks for organizing shoes. I know I'm not the only person who loves shoes and lives in a small space, so if you're curious to know, here's how I make it work. 1. Include shoe edits in your closet declutters. My shoes are generally long-lasting purchases that I keep for years, so I find the turnover isn't often, but I do regularly edit to ensure that I've got just the right mix on hand. And that means analyzing what I know that I'll wear, sorting and grouping, and selling or donating what I no longer need. 2. Do a seasonal swap. This summer, I landed on 8 pairs of shoes to serve all of my needs and looks, and I store my off-season shoes in these 2 bins. They eventually get down to my storage locker in the building basement, but I could easily store them under my bed too. 3. Play with space-saving configurations. Not all shoes need to be stored sole end down and side by side. Normally this IKEA cabinet fits 4 pairs of shoes per shelf, but I gained room for 6 by storing some on their sides and even stacked. And that's it for now. I hope you found it helpful, and follow for more on small space living. Keeping an organized fridge. Even though we live in a small space, we're lucky enough to have an average size fridge. Still, these tips help us make the most of the space and avoid wasting food. 1. Shop with a purpose. Keeping an organized fridge actually starts before we even visit the grocery store. Every week, my partner and I make a meal prep list, and this makes grocery shopping a breeze, and it keeps us from overcrowding the fridge by adding too much. 2. Establish storage zones. Organizing like with like can extend the life of your perishables if you do it according to the temperature zones of your fridge. For example, we tend to store meat and produce towards the bottom of the fridge where it's cooler, while more stable items like nut milks are for the top. 3. Use clear containers. The old adage, out of sight, out of mind, can really come into play when it comes to your food. We try to work against this by putting as much as possible into clear containers. These ones are just glass ones from the IKEA 365 collection, and I like that they're stackable, which also saves space. And that's all for now, but let me know what tips you have for keeping an organized fridge, and follow for more on small space living.